Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and their crosstown rivals, the New York Mets. And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Rich Jr. will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through, a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Wilson Ramos will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
I'm trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Vance Morales will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, I think he's got the right approach right here. That's a fastball up, and it's on the outer half of the plate. He goes right with it and hits it hard too, but he just couldn't quite steer it into the hole there, and it becomes a 4-3 putout.
Victor Guzman will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. He waits, now the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They ram. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Jr. will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Junior.
Working ahead. Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time.
Here's
right
the
time.
first offering.
All right, here we go.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Guzman is there, 2 gone. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Rich Jr. will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Rich Jr.
Hey, come on, guys. All right, come on.
First
now.
pitch coming.
One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Wilson Ramos will stand in, base on balls his last time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
One time. Right here, one time.
First pitch coming. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like you kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Come on, fellas, let's go. Come on, let it fly right here. Need you right here, one time.
He's set, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day. Come on, let's do it.
1-1 on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go. Right here.
Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. 2-2 pitch on the way. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
His last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, it's been a different story. Watching video of the last game is really paying off.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Here we go.
Full count pitch on its way. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Carlos Cruz is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Manny Machado will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Nobody out now. Hey, let's turn this. Get a good pitch right here. Here we
Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid. Hey, come on now, let's go. Here you go, let it fly.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go. Here we go now. Let's go. Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. All right.
Here's the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
You'll see this again. This pitch bunches him up, and he kind of jams himself here, but he manages to get the barrel of the bat in front of it, and he drives home that run from third.
Rich Jr. will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now.
Rich Jr.
Hey, hit me a seed right here. One out now. Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Roll it up on the ground. Let's go right here.
The 1-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. Let's go.
The 1-1.
All right, here we go now.
1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Let it fly right here. Hey, let's turn it. Roll two right now. Put him away. Give him
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
And here's the four-pitch sequence again on Show Track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First three pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
Rich Jr. will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Rich Jr.
Hey, your pitch right here. Hey, we got no outs.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Wilson Ramos will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, now the pitch. Down and away, ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. He's ready now. The pitch on the ground down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a peck of trouble now.
Nobody. Hey, let's hold him right here. One pitch. Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch is a bit high, it's ball one.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go. Hey, let's turn two, huh?
1-0 on the way.
Come on, baby.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Roll it up right here. Hold him right here. Let's go.
Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Hey, let's rack him up. Come on, guys. Hey, let's go right here, huh?
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
2 straight singles, now what? He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Andres Prado will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
First pitch coming.
Hey, no outs here.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, and he will knock this ball down.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
Babe Cole will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, let's go right here.
3-1 on the way. Hit on the ground to shortstop. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets leave 1. And as you can see, they are way behind. Jay Brunner will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Rich Jr. will try again. Working on a good ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
Junior.
One down. One down. Hey, get a 2-ball right here. What do you say?
First offering on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Here we go, guys. Hey, grinder right here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down.
Let's go, drive it. All right, one time.
From the stretch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 16-10. Good night from Flushing.
The winning pitcher is Joe.
What a heartbreak.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Rich Jr. will be our man to watch, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today it's the third and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the New York Yankees and their crosstown rivals, the New York Mets. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Rich Jr. will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago.
Junior.
Now here's the first pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Jim Eubanks. And a ball 1-0. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
And it hasn't been the best year for them, but at least they're finishing strong. That says a lot for their manager and the type of team that I think these guys can become.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. Green light was on, 3-0, and he didn't miss it. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Rich Jr. is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Rich Jr.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Come on, let it fly right here. Get your pitch.
Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the third inning.
Jim Eubanks will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Hey, grounder right here. Knock it down.
Hey, here we go. No outs
First
here.
pitch coming. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
Go now, one time. Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll dive back in safely. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he thought of taking third here too.
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go, boys. Hey, got a hole in my ear, huh?
Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back. Now it's spin and another throw back to second. A dive, but he's back.
Looking back 0-1 here.
And again a throw. And he just manages to get his hand in. And yet another throw back to second. Runner back safely. No one out with a runner at second. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Another 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Andres Prado waits on deck. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Play at second and a dive, but he's back in. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a base hit and a walk after giving up that home run. He's working himself right into another possible mess here.
Andres Prado will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time. Come on, right here one time. Here we go.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Let it fly, big boy.
Now
Here we
here's the
go.
first pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
You certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. Yeah, that's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Eric Worth will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Hey, we got one.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Ball on the ground. We're rolling it.
Hey, your pitch, your
Hey, have
pitch.
a rip.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not nearly in time, and it's a double steal.
I think this was a good calculated risk. I mean, even if the lead runner gets thrown out here, you still have the go-ahead run in scoring position at second base. So they take their chances sending both guys, and it works out for them.
Your pitch only, huh?
Second go one right here.
Knock it down.
He's ready now. The pitch, down and away, ball one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two.
Hey, meet you right here one time.
Hey, come on, just you and him. Him yourself.
Here comes the 1-2.
Hey, nice
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
3-2, here it is. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The next 3-2. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Cole is there. Let's see if they test it. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
And for a third base coach, that plays right on the border of, should I send him or should I not send him? But he makes the right decision here, and that run's going to score on the sacrifice fly.
Juan Ozuna will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game.
Come on, guys. Hey,
He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon. And he is in there.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need, and it finds a hole. Now he's got two men on to deal with and only one away.
Jonathan Blanco will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Runners are at first and third, one away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be two. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Lance Morales will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Hey, nobody away. Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Let's do it. Let's go.
The 1-2 from Wainwright.
There you go.
Now a ball hit back up the middle to Iglesias for one. On to first to complete the double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
Rich Jr. will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Rich Jr.
Hey, drive that pitch up. Here you go.
First pitch on the way. Right field.
Take it. I got it.
Santana is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Rich Jr. will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Rich Jr.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time. Here you go.
First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Yeah, let her rip.
And the pitch.
Easy out.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started,
Hey, come on now.
this is
guys.
the guy right here.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go. Go back to New York.
The 1-1. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cole is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jim Eubank.
Wilmer Flores will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And now a pitch on the way. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Russ Blackwell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Russ Blackwell.
Vance Morales will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go.
Here comes a 1-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Trey Stewart will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Trey Stewart.
Rich Jr. will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
Keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
All right, boy. All right. Here we go. Let's check. Slide him in right here. Here you go.
First offering on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle. But look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position. And he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
Jeffrey Doyne will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing.
Hey, you got one. Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now. Hey, roll it up here.
The 0-1. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Boy, that's just excellent concentration right there. You know, a lot of guys will try to put one eye on the bat and one eye on the ball, but he was determined to get that lead man, and a good throw gets it done.
Juan Ozuna will see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far.
Hey, leave it right now. Keep it going.
Get
2-2
out now.
pitch on the way. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Still tied 7-7. Chuck Weaver will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame.
Chuck Weaver.
Jonathan Blanco will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. The pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Felipe Santana.
Babe Cole will get another shot. He homered back in the 7th inning of this one. The 1-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 8-7. So long from New York.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious